Welcome back, everybody. I am the Jimmer, and this is the Battlewagon Smash. It's going to be the very first episode here. We're going to have the Doom Slug by Nubidex take on the Mjolnir. 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 I don't know. I'm sure, however I say it, it's going to be wrong. I'm gonna go with Mjolnir. And that is by Snakehead 101. I'm going to go over the Doom Slug real quick here. I'm not going to do an in-depth overview for all of these, as all of these entries just have a whole lot to them, and it would take quite a bit of time. I encourage all of the creators to maybe make like a post or something, and just kind of talk about what all of your ships are armed with, and what kind of armor you're using, and that sort of stuff. I think everybody always finds that interesting to see what their opponents are doing. Got the stack shields in the front here, and I was careful when I checked. These are actually legit staggered. You can see there are gaps in there that other shields are projecting through. So it is a legal design, but it still manages to get a whole lot of layering. So that should stop any fast firing shells, or fast flying, I guess. And with this low profile, it's going to be really hard to hit this. This is basically the same strategy that Nubidex used in the tank tournament. I forget, Panzer IV? I think it was Panzer IV. And did he win that one? I don't know if he won. I can't remember if he won or not. But he was definitely in the top 5. And I had a really successful design. And I'm just going to take a quick peek inside here. It looks like just tons and tons of engines and laser parts. It's worth noting that none of these parts have any armor between them and the ground. Wow, are those steam engines too? Yeah, so this thing is going to use a whole ton of power to power its laser. And then apparently these front guns here, when they load in, it looks like a large gauge now, but a bunch of 6-barreled guns, rapid fire, is pushing the limit on how much DACA is allowed. So keep a close eye. If you see shells getting despawned, let me know in the comments, and I'll take a look at it. And then we've got the support ships here. These are almost the same strategy as he had in Panzer IV. Just that really low design, really hard to hit, but is fragile if you manage to hit it from the top or the bottom. I do believe there's a few entries in this that are designed to shoot missiles underneath their enemies, as most tanks don't have very thick armor underneath. Usually don't take a whole lot of damage under there. So we have some mine layers, and I believe somebody was using torpedoes. So just all kinds of different tactics in play. Alright, and then this is the Doom Slug this is the Mjolnir by Snakehead 101. Kind of a similar strategy being employed by both sides here. The Doom Slugs are a lot lower to the ground, but overall kind of the same. Does this looks like it has just cannons? I don't see any laser parts. I did look at overall these at one point, but it was a whole lot of designs to look at, and so I don't remember exactly the specs on all of them. Got a nice missile barrage here, way in the back, so it's protected. These cannons make me really nervous, being completely exposed like that. Any explosions, in this area are going to travel down and potentially take out those turrets. So we've got the 2 huge DACA guns here in the back, and then the smaller guns here at the front. Looks like those are actually on turrets as well. That's an interesting choice. I suppose you get quite a bit more traverse that way. And then what have we got here? Just little DACA nerds. Once again, exposed clips. So gonna be a little bit weak to explosive damage, but presumably, yeah, you can see they had the armor in there. Presumably strong to kinetic damage. Lots of detection too. All of these have really good detection on every vehicle, and then the main Mjolnir here has quite a bit of detection on it as well. Well, I guess these are the lightning bolts. Alright, so I think that's enough of me yammering on. Once again, I encourage all the designers, make a post in the thread, take a couple pictures of your design's key features, and share it with everybody else. I mean, you're gonna do a way better job of it than I am. I mean, I just kind of guess based on how things look, and I often miss things, and I don't always get everything 100% correct. Alright, so let's go ahead and get this on pause, get the battle underway. Here we go. Battlewagon Smash starts now. Here we go. Yeah, we're going. Oh man, the lag is real. I have tested this. It's really laggy at the beginning, but for most of the fights, it does clear up after about the first 2 minutes real time. See the shells flying from both sides, the missile strike coming in. It's like both sides really close to 100%, so no huge alphas hitting quite yet. I like how the slugs are spreading out. Got some in the front, some way in the back, and some sort of mid-range there. Avoiding clumping up and taking collateral damage. Looks like the lightning bolts are all charging ahead. And the Mjolnir, I can't tell if it's backing up or just holding in place. Oh, and there we go. The laser is charged and firing. And it looks really powerful. Yeah, the Mjolnir all the way down to 92%. Oh wait, that's the spawn stick. Oh no, it's one of the baby slugs. One of the baby slugs got taken out. But other than that, the Doom Slug team, full health. Yeah, it looks like the lightning bolts are ignoring the Doom Slug and going after the baby slugs. Only 17 seconds has passed game time. Oh man, I think I grossly overestimated the amount of blocks that my computer could handle. I don't know. I think it'll come out all right. It usually looks a little bit better in the video. Oh my god, I hate when that happens. Shit. I guess it's so frustrating. I forgot to move my avatar for it always spawns the mod always spawns the avatar like right in the middle of the teams. I think it's like part of how it like figures out where to place everything. And unfortunately in this it means I'm sitting right there in the line of fire. And the water-based maps I just kind of dropped down at the bottom and it's not an issue. But in this, yeah, I'm going to have to remember to move the avatar right at the beginning. I just really don't want to restart this and have it affect the outcome. Unfortunately this video is going to be sort of borked and I apologize for that. But it looks like it's about over anyway. The story of the match is the laser on the Doom Slug just absolutely tearing through the Mjolnir. Mjolnir soon to despawn. I'm actually going to bring up the interface. I'm expecting that, I don't even know if I can bring up the interface, but I'm expecting that 2 damage any second now. It's all the way down at 50%. Lightning bolts starting to drop. Yeah, it looks like the Doom Slug has started targeting the lightning bolts. Once again, I apologize for not getting the action. I'm gonna have to do something about this. I just really don't want to, do this over again and have a different result happen, because I've had that happen before, and it just feels like when that happens, I feel like the person who won the first time gets cheated. And I would feel really terrible if the Mjolnir got a lucky shot and ended up beating the Doom Slug in the rematch. Alright, looks like Mjolnir despawning and one lightning bolt at 83%. And as soon as that laser gets back onto it, it's going to be over. Alright, and there we go. That is the end of the Mjolnir team by Snakehead 101. But they're not gone. They're just going to be moving down to the secondary bracket. So we'll see them again in the future. Congratulations to Nubidex. Your Doom Slug is not only victorious, but proving to be a terrifying force here on the battlefield. I'm certainly glad I am not facing it anytime soon, because that laser just looks absolutely deadly. A minute and 6 seconds of real time, probably about, or excuse me, a minute and 6 seconds of game time, probably several minutes of real time. But that's it for the first episode. I really hope you guys enjoyed the battle. I certainly did. It was a great way to kick off this tournament. Really excited about hosting it and all the battles to come. And make sure you hit that subscribe button and catch all the action. Alright, we'll see you guys next time.